this is Alex from Applo Software. Today we're going to take a basic look at accounting, what it is, when do you use it, and why you should even care. If you're new to accounting, this is the course for you. What is accounting? Accounting is keeping track of your stuff and can be boiled down into 5 primary areas. The first are the things that you own. Second, the money that you owe. Then you have the money that you receive, the money that you spend, and all of that boils down into your overall worth. You actually use accounting on a daily basis and might not even recognize it. You've got money in your bank account, and then you get your paycheck, which gives you more money, you pay your bills, you've got debt, and all of that wraps up into your overall worth. Welcome to accounting. So keeping track of those 5 primary things requires us to have a system in place, and that's where accounts come into play. So what are accounts? Accounts are names and numbers that you create to track those 5 primary things. In an accounting system, those 5 things have different names. The things that you own are called assets. The money you owe is called liability. The money you receive is income. The money you spend is expenses. And all of that wraps up again into your overall worth, which is known as equity. So when do you use accounts and accounting? Accounts are created and used in an accounting system, but accounting is actually something you use on a daily basis. Let's take a look at an example. Let's say you currently have $10,000 in your checking account. This is money that you have, you own it, it's yours. Therefore, it's an asset. Let's also say that you have a job, one that pays you $1,000 per month. This $1,000 is money that you have made, and it's going to be added to your checking balance. Therefore, it's income. So with the $10,000 that you had before, plus the $1,000 you just made, your new balance of your asset is $11,000. So let's face it, everybody spends money. With this new $1,000 that you've earned, let's say you pay some bills, buy some toys, buy a piece of pizza, with a total cost of $800. This is going to come out of the money that you have, therefore it's an expense. So you started with $10,000, you earned $1,000 worth of income, you spent $800 in expenses, you're now left with a new asset balance of $10,200. Let's take a look at how liabilities and equity come into play as well. You have $10,200, which is your asset. Let's also say that you have some school loans, and those are worth $5,000. This is money that you owe somebody else, therefore it's a liability. So the $10,200 that you have in your pocket minus the $5,000 that you owe equals $5,200, which is your overall worth, otherwise known as your equity. So why do you use accounts in accounting? Well, in addition to tracking the 5 things we've covered today, it also helps you identify other things that are important for your business or organization. Those things can include developing a budget, identifying spending or income trends, generating reports, maintaining transparency, but most of all, feeling confident moving forward and making decisions for your organization. So today we've gone over the real basics of accounting. In the next couple of courses, we're going to be taking a look at the other areas that make up a nonprofit accounting system. An accounting system is an environment that you create to keep track of all the financial information in your organization. For a nonprofit, this has 7 key elements that we're going to cover in the next couple of courses. The first is fund accounting. Nonprofits and churches need fund accounting. There is no question about it. In this lesson and throughout the others, we're going to be taking a look at what fund accounting is and how you can implement it for your organization. After that, we're going to take a look at accounts. In this lesson, we're going to take a look at what accounts are, how you set them up, and what structure makes sense for your nonprofit. Then we're going to move to transactions. In that lesson, we're going to take a look at all types of transactions, learn how to use accounts properly, and take a look at what other details you might want to record for your nonprofit. After transactions, we're going to take a look at reporting. Without a strong reporting system, you won't be able to provide any accurate details about your organization. Then we're going to take a look at internal controls. Setting up an effective accounting system is one thing, but it's ultimately worthless unless you can protect it. By learning about what internal controls are, you will begin to understand how you can protect your organization from financial crisis and establish a standard of transparency and accountability for your nonprofit. Next, we'll take a look at the accounting rules. Accounting systems all play by the same rules. Choosing a software or designing an accounting system that has these rules in place is extremely important. Lastly, we're going to take a look at accounting standards. In this lesson, we're going to learn about the history of accounting, what the guiding standards are, and how you can make sure that your organization is up to par. Until then, keep it simple.
Keep it simple?
That's a good closing line. Until next time, calculator.
Until then, I'll see you on the internet.
Until then, I will see you on the internet.
That does sound creepy.
A little bit. Until next time, come on baby, light my fire.
That one doesn't work.
No.
Light my fire? Light my fire. Light my fire. Until next time, it will be this time. The tomorrow of today is the today of tomorrow. Until next time.